spiders.
Wasp. We have a snail down
It was
here.
well inhabited, I think.
Step one, we've got to roll this thing up on a on a trailer and get it somewhere. You're no longer on the trailer. Come on, you can do it. Come on.
Never made a difference. Oh yeah!
Hey! Welcome to beautiful Helen, Georgia and Destination OG. We had a rough night last night, but luckily I did not have to push the wagon here because man, that thing is heavy. We've got it right here behind me in this bay. We're gonna get started. Let me show you around. It's really awesome how Matt's actually letting us use Destination OG for Project X-Wagon because there's so many tools in this garage. I just don't even know where to start. Like, where are we gonna start? What tools are we gonna use? Because there's so many.
Exactly.
I mean, when you pull out a single drawer, there's every tool you would need for certain, things. I mean, when I first opened this cabinet up, I was like, wow, that's a lot of stuff. I mean, the whole Milwaukee package.
I think anyone could agree having this cabinet in their house would be a pretty interesting addition.
And this is another great reason of why we really wanted to do this up here, because we have so many tools that we can use.
Well, we definitely
because like wrenches, I mean, this whole drawer full of wrenches, there's like 50 10 millimeters. So if you lose 1, 2, 3, we still have some left over.
And we definitely lost all of ours.
So hopefully before we leave, we at least have one left. So, Andrew, do you need like a tape measure or what is that? Get over here.
I'm covered. I got it. I have what I need.
How? I don't even know what to use that thing for.
Mercedes wagon measuring stick. It measures the oil and battery pressure at the same time.
Well, we're gonna need it. Well, before we get to it, let's talk about this stuff.
Okay.
The meat and potatoes right here.
This has got to be kind of one of the most visually recognized or like biggest parts or pieces of what Matt has created and done. I mean, this, when you see this, like, there's really no other thing to think about other than OG. And I mean, I know we all have messed with some version of this setup or the exact version of this setup in our own homes and at our warehouse and things like that. But it is always obviously cool to see it, but it's, I think, a little extra special knowing that it was directly done by him here at his place. And it's actually done right. It's not leaking like the ones I've done.
Mine's a little crooked in my house, actually.
So it's cool to actually see it and to see how this one's set up with two different outputs there and everything. I mean, it's just it's really neat to kind of experience the real thing, I guess.
Yeah, it's really cool how he actually has this running to the outside bay as well.
Yeah.
But it is cool to have the whole pressure wash solution package with the CR spotless.
Well, and
Darnell,
you got to have that up here for sure.
Oh yeah,
this
for
is
sure.
Even further than Dahlonega and Lumpkin, and we all know how bad the water is up there. Working on some of the fire truck stuff that we've done in the past, and it goes to show real quick how the water can be. So you've got to have that.
Another cool thing that I have in my personal garage, that I did get from Matt, is the Prier hose and bucket filler system.
Yeah.
And something that I personally love, just installed in my garage as well, is the OG vac solution.
Yep.
This thing is quiet, and the first time I turned it on, I didn't know what to expect. I know Matt always said on his videos that it was quiet. I turned it on, let me try this thing out real fast.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you credit. Yeah.
I mean, it's so quiet. So I just installed that in my garage, and man, it's great. It really is. On top of that, you've got his compressed air reels. You got the electrical here, and you've got the Prevost piping that runs all around the
whole
garage.
thing.
In the Destination OG, he actually ran water. His water lines are actually ran through the Prevost as well.
We were just talking about that earlier. I don't have the guts and courage to do that myself in my house because I know what I'll end up with is a big wet mess. But yeah, it's really cool to see. And it dives into the wall and back out the wall.
Back out the wall.
I mean, it's obviously very involved. What's been done here?
Yeah, it's like you look at it and you think it's just air, but nope, there's water up there too. Not on this one, but that one over there.
Yeah.
So the nice compressor he's got, huge compressor actually.
Yeah, just like the vacuum. I mean, the monstrosity of it is to keep it quiet, which is, you don't see that very often.
And then he's also got a car lift.
Yep.
And I think we are going to be able to use that.
Definitely.
Sometime a little bit later.
I mean, I'm worried like the wheels might not go back on, or the bolts are completely rusted, or.
Well, that's very true. We might not even we might not even get the wheels off. We're going to try.
Yeah, try.
We're going to try. So we'll utilize that. I don't know, man. I think we start using all these awesome tools.
Yeah.
In here in the garage, and we get this thing cleaned up because we don't even actually know really what color this is.
We have an idea.
It seems white, but what color? I don't know. Who knows?
Who knows, really?
So I can't wait to see the final product. We want to say thank you to Matt again for hosting us here at Destination OG. With the tools we have available and our product system, I know we're ready for anything that comes at us. Let's start detailing. But I'm trying to stay looking at the camera. Have things throwing all over the place.